draft. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 34 yards there and a first down. What we saw there, that's what we know that he can do. He can break tackles and turn them into big runs, and that's what he did.
And what is the buzz phrase nowadays in football for a guy like that? Contact balance. The ability to go through trash, come out the other side, avoid and run through contact, and keep your balance.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Raiders at 6-4 now on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Tua. An ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Sanders to throw. That's to his running back, Quinshon Judkins. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago. So a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there. And they get the first down.
From midfield, here's Tua. And his throw is incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. We look at this Browns defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's got this down to the catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Ready.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And again, it's Tagovailoa being chased out left. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Out to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when they decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This is caught. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Raider first down.
From the gun, it's Tua. Steps away to his left. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jackson Smith and Jigba from a yard out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Carlson. Up and
So you work for them?
We are tied at 7.
Oh, you just said that. You said that you work for them? You're not your own boss? So what they do? Oh, they give you loads.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
You got to run under their authority.
And that is
You got a
over the
website?
back
They got a
line
website?
of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
19, 18, 5 in. 60 Maverick, 6 go.
Here's Sanders. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Quinshawn Judkins out of the backfield. But now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Slot man moves right. To throw now, here's Sanders. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Give me my
There's
phone.
Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away.
Give me my phone.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
39 yards there, a big one.
Good for a Las Vegas.
Looking to pass. To it. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Second and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it fourth down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Set. Hey, Panther Street. Panther Street. 19, 18. 7 Pirates.
Sanders. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Sanders. Open man, that's Tillman. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here is 3rd and 5. Now they'll shift things around.
70 Rangers. 18 Rattler. 18.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And here comes Berrios. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Ready, shot. Out.
Once again, it's Genty. And now the rookie's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Round 7.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Browns drive about to get started. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Throwing, Sanders. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Check.
Now Sanders. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
Riggs. 60 Maverick. Go.
To throw again, here's Sanders. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy from 19 yards away. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and through. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken in the end zone and no run back forthcoming, so they will bring it out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Dancing to his left. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
20, TX. Ready. Ready.
Two are going to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Complete to Brock Bowers.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, ready. Solo left Zion.
Two and a throw again. Going right back to Wilson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Garrett Wilson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
The extra point by Carlson up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Sheds off the tackle. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shedeur. They'll roll him out right. And the Raiders have got him. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Trap all 80. Trap 50. Trap 60. Check. Hey, smash. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Wide open receiver complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70. Timber with 18. Right there. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
Sanders to throw. And he finds a man in the crossing route. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
The kick is good.
And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. That's now a second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? He's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play action. Now it's Tua on the move to his left. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying out him on passing downs.
That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here's Tua. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Genty. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. The slot man in motion right. On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
And it's third down.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Three. Check.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 191 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
At the 36-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now Tua. Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Now third down and very long.
Brings up third down.
Let's go.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play football.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Hey, get set.
Tua sets up to pass it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Ready.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going to take this across the 15 into Browns territory. 197 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
At the Browns'
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, 21, ready.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Genty. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That good for 22 and a 1st down. He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
Go ahead.
Right back to Genty on 1st down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go again with Genty. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
For the point after.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Browns 27.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. A run straight ahead to Genty. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 5.
On 3rd down, here's Genty. And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. 9 yards that time.
Randy, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Garrett Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cleveland offense ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Warriors 70.
Here's Sanders. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
So I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2.
The Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Denzel Ward, the number 4 pick in the 2018 draft, making the tackle from his corner spot.
Randy, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. On the ground, it's Ginty. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 247 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down. Stay in bounds. Keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's safe. Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready.
Now it's Ginty. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, 39 yards. And the Raiders are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. Pass caught. He's got Tillman. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
A gain of 40
Okay,
yards.
quick.
First down, Browns.
70. Here we go.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. He'll get this complete to Tillman. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Come on. 19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Sanders. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's third down now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Sanders once more. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
They'll look to throw. It's complete, but he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts, as it will remain a two-score game here in the fourth. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
21G, 21G.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
You still hold your breath a little as a defense when Tua gets out of the pocket. You're worried about him scrambling and getting a first down. But there, he made the wise call. If there's nothing downfield, just throw it away.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
It's a gain of
3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Get set. Out.
Here's a give to Bigsby. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Sanders. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now this ballgame.
It has to be shaken.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba, 32 yards. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And call that a very strong gain of 24. Now they'll change things up. Now Sanders. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Throwing, Sanders. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Being chased out left. Smith and Jigba with the ground. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, Visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Raiders, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.